Hey there, folks. I'm going to do an unboxing for you. I think it's been a while since I've done a review on a boot, on boots. So, that's part of the channel. I like doing the boot reviews. And this one is from Meermin. If you're a fan of the channel, if you've been watching the show, you know that I'm a big fan of Meermin. They're affordable boots, and they used to have a store in New York City. That has since shut down because of the pandemic and the lockdown. I don't think they survived the cut. I'm sure their rent was an exorbitant amount, but they're no longer available. So now I just rely on their online store. Now, this was a made-to-order boot that they had available. I think I ordered it like maybe a month and a half ago. Ready to ship out in June. Here it is, June it came. So this is an unboxing. I haven't seen this myself. I'm lying. I peeked at it a little bit, but I haven't taken it out. I just wanted to make sure that I got the right boot. So without further ado, because people always complain that I talk too much. Open the knife already. Flip the knife already. Put the boot on already. Just shut up. All right, so I don't know if I've done an unboxing with Meermin, but they're pretty cool. They give you a nice bag. Oh, look at that. Two bags for the boots, which if you guys are boot guys, you know that's something that you want to store in. It's something very useful. Very nice. Okay. I'll do close-ups, but I just want to show you guys the boot first. So this is, the name is Tobacco Waxy Shell Cordovan boot. Take a good look. Yes, it's shell Cordovan. It doesn't look like shell because it's got that waxy looking, like Crazy Horse. Is that what it's called? Crazy Horse leather. It looks like the veg tan leather. In fact, the way they achieve this look is they utilize kind of like a veg tan process, and I'll talk about that. But this is the split toe model. They had two options. You could have got it in the cap toe. My good buddy, shout out to Mauricio. I believe he ordered the cap toe. And it's really just up to your style. But, yeah. Okay, got them out of the box. Trying a different angle. Trying to do it in natural light. I want to do the boots in natural light without the fake lights, so you guys know exactly what it looks like when you get it. No filter or anything. So again, this is the Meermin Tobacco Waxy Shell Cordovan with the Ultra Flex system. And the style I got is what they call the Norwegian split toe. And again, they made it available in this style. If that's something you like, which is what I like. I mean, I got the cap toe too, which is the other option. But I wanted something more casual. Even though the cap toe could be casual, but I wanted something more casual, more like a mock, like my Thursday boots. So yeah, I ordered this style. Because I'm seeing this the first time, just like you guys, and it definitely, to me, does not look like shell Cordovan. It looks to me like regular calf leather. That's leather that's been, got the veg tan on it. But this is shell Cordovan from an American tannery. That's the one weird thing that Meermin was doing, was they wouldn't disclose the tannery. All they're saying, it's an American tannery. It's they're experts, they're family owned. It was a little sketch. And I mean, I own a few Meermin. I own a boot, I think, and shoes. And I've been very satisfied with their work and with their boots and their shoes. So I can see why, if you're new to Meermin, you might be a little bit hesitant, especially they're not letting you know the tannery. I don't know why. I don't know why. Is this going to be a failed experiment and the tannery doesn't want to be linked to it? I don't know, because all my shell have gone through the regular shell, traditional shell process, not this veg tan process. This is a veg tan process, right? So what they did was they utilized a straight veg tan process, right? But they use like liquor, some kind of liquors, hopefully bourbon, I don't know. But this is what they have on the website. They use liquors, oils, and of course, waxes, which is what you see here, this waxy finish. Now, they did all that in the veg tan process, but they assure us that it's going to maintain the same shell fiber, right? The same properties, which, as you may know or may not know, shell Cordovan does not crease. It does not wrinkle like regular leather. Go through some of my old videos and my reviews of the shell, and you'll see that even after use, the shell has not wrinkled or creased. It folds, right? Now, they say that with this process, it's going to make it more pliable. Ooh, see, I got a little scuff already, right? Which is fine, because to me, that's character. I don't know if that's going to bug you guys. I probably just did that with my nail, but that's the nature of the wax, right? So it gets scratchy. Again, like crazy horse leather. You can see over there, the character. This is just a patina magnet. I haven't even worn this yet. I can only imagine after a couple of wears how it's going to look. It's going to look really, really sexy, I think. Right, so they say that it's going to be very pliable, which, again, most shell Cordovan boots or shoes are not known to be pliable. They're a little bit more fibrous or a little bit tougher, right? So they're marketing this to be extremely pliable. So it's going to be interesting to wear these. Now, somebody was asking me, is there a difference when you wear shell as compared to like calf leather? I don't think there's a difference. It feels, if it's a well-made boot, well-made shoe, it's just going to be just as comfortable. In fact, when I buy a Meermin, and this is just my experience, when I buy a Meermin boot or I buy a Allen Edmonds, I find there's no breaking in period for me. I know some people experience something different. They say they get a breaking in period and then it hurts a little bit. My experience with the two that I just mentioned and Thursday boots, maybe it's just my feet. I have narrow feet. I just don't get that breaking in period. I don't get that pain. Some shoes I do. In some shoes, in the back of the heel, I get that pain. I do. But in my experience with the boots that I got from Thursday, from Meermin, from Allen Edmonds, no issues. No issues. Not that I can recall anyway. I hope I'm not lying about this. But yeah, let's take a look at it. I don't know if you can notice I'm just looking at it myself because it's so waxy. It just doesn't look like shell to me. It's so weird. It's so weird. It looks like, well, actually right around here, you can see the gloss and the shine. It kind of looks like traditional shell to me. I'm just looking at this right here. It's very tight, and then it's kind of odd. See how the stitching goes? Now, from what I understand, everything in Meermin is handmade. You can see how tight the stitch holes are over there. So you see the double stitching on the heel, the big stitches on the split toe. They added some character right here on the welt. That's something extra. I don't believe that's for function. I think they just added that for character. And you can see that it's a 360 Goodyear welt that goes completely around. I'm just looking at the stitching. I want to see if it's consistent. So see here, right there. Let's see what happens on the other side. It does. It gets a little tiny. That's very interesting. That's a lot of stitching. Very fine stitching. I'm just trying to see. Can you guys see? See, again, I'm looking at this for the first time like you guys. To my naked eye, it looks like it's missing some thread there. But over here, you can see the thread. I'm not sure now. I can't tell. I can't tell. By looking at the viewfinder, it looks like either the threading is so tight I can't see it, or it's just not there. I don't know. I mean, I'm inspecting it. So, price point. This was $350. $350 for you guys that are in the know for a shell Cordovan boot is like unheard of. It's just unheard of. It's just unheard of. It's nuts. Got the wax cotton laces. It's got the speed laces. It's got the commando style sole. So this is really more casual than business. I wouldn't even say this is business casual. I think this is just totally casual. It's got this nice brown coloring. Yeah. You can see the nice heel on it. Right? Good for the snow. Check out the stitching. All right, I'm gonna take a look at the other one. As I see the scuffs on it, so I might have done that. I might have done that with my hands. Got a little dust on it. All right, here we go again. Here we go again. I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell if those are holes or if there's thread in there. Now, I am looking through the viewfinder. Maybe when I look at this on the bigger screen, maybe I'll be able to tell, but to me, that looks like, I don't know, it looks like it's missing threads. I could be completely wrong. Here we go again. Just looking at the consistency on the build. Again, I never had issues. None of my Meermins have fallen apart yet. Although that looks a little close to me, stitch-wise. I don't know if I'm nitpicking this. I don't know. I mean, here it looks really good. And you can see the thread. But here, I can't see it. I don't know. You know what? It's there. I can feel it. I can feel it. Should have did that first. What were you doing, Michael? Here it looks really good. Spacing looks good. Which I guess is just shows that it's hand stitched, right? Maybe they even hand punch the holes, I would think, because it doesn't look the same. Oh, yeah. Well, I still can't tell. Here, I still can't tell. Here I can tell. Am I going over this too much? Some of you nuts ordered this, so I want to just show you because you're probably getting it today. Mauricio is probably getting his delivered today. Look how gorgeous that color is. I don't want to dwell too much on the stitch holes and the stitching, but look how gorgeous the coloring is of this shell. That is just beautiful. Really beautiful. And the speed laces with the brass Hardware looks really good. It's got a veg tan leather lining. You can see the inside right there. Right, so they use UK sizing. So you might see there 7.5. I'm an 8.5, 9. I haven't even tried these on yet, but I fit into the Meermins. I have an 8.5 and I believe have a 9. So I went with the 8.5 size. Again, 7.5 in UK sizing. And I'll let you know. I'll let you know if it fits. So gorgeous, really beautiful. Look at the patina already developing. And again, because it's waxy, you might see some like fibers clinging onto it, but I think it's just really gorgeous. I'm so happy I got this split toe. I think I would have liked, in fact, I think I would have loved the cap toe, but I got so many cap toes. I got my Shell Thursday boots that are, I think I don't think they're captains. I forget, Vanguards, and they're cap toe. And I got another one that's a cap toe. I love cap toes. So I wanted something a little different and more casual. More casual. Just really beautiful. Really gorgeous. Really like it. What do you guys think? Stitching on the, the sole. So because it's a Goodyear Welt 360, it's completely resolable. So if you're a super active guy or you use this for work, I can see some people using this for work, you can have this resoled quite easily. I belong to a Facebook group page of like Shell and Cordovan enthusiasts, and there's a couple of members there that offer that service to do the resole, everything pretty much, to do a lot of work. But yeah, really beautiful. It's got this tab, not leather, some kind of maybe canvas, some kind of material. I think it looks really, really good. I think it looks really, really good. So for this, I paid $350, and time will tell. Time will tell if this new treatment, this new veg tan treatment they did to the shell will stand the test of time. Now, again, this was a made to order. Meermin's big on made to orders, and I think that's why they can sell it to us for a lot cheaper, like $350, right? $350, you get like a regular calf leather boot, right? Well, maybe. If you go to Thursday boots, they're like $200. So $350 is probably something you get like at Allen Edmonds, but it won't be Shell Cordovan. Allen Edmonds Shell Cordovan is probably like $600 and up, unless you get them on a sale or something. But yeah, it's I took a risk. I'm only saying I took a risk because they're not disclosing who the tannery is. Like, but they do say it's American. It's an American tannery, family owned. So, anyway, guys, I hope you guys got your deliveries today. This MTO is done, so you can't order it anymore. It's over. It's a limited run. They do make a lot of runs of the boots, though, so don't be despaired. If you sign up for their, their email notification, you subscribe to Meermin, they will send you notifications, unfortunately, to feed your obsession with boots, like me. And I get them all the time. What drew me to this is because of the price. Like, did I really need another Shell Cordovan boot? I got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. No, I didn't. But for $350, it's like, you know what? I'm going to get those bad boys. They're gorgeous. I think they're beautiful. Look at the color contrast. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about everything, but Goodyear Welt. I'm sure it's got a cork bed inside that conforms to your, to your feet, personalizes to your foot the more you wear it. Yeah. Anyway, folks, that's my my boot review on the Tobacco Waxy Shell Cordovan. All right, guys, peace.